Agricultural expansion and the establishment of Willmar as the division point in the Great Northern Railway determined the growth of the community. The Lakota Indians were native to Candiota County. The first settlers arrived in the 1850s. They were attracted to the fertile land and abundance of timber and game. The Great Sioux Uprising of 1862 left the township nearly empty for several years. The advent of the railroad in Candiota County in 1869 brought new settlers and began to establish this newly settled land as a trading area. Many of these new arrivals were Swedish and Norwegian, hence the predominance today of residents of Scandinavian heritage. In 1870, Leon Willmar, a Belgian acting as a European bondholder of St. Paul Pacific Railroad Company, purchased the title to Section 1 of Willmar Township and presented it to his son Paul, who farmed it for 10 years. Willmar was established as the county seat in the latter part of 1871 and was incorporated as a village on January 20th, 1874. By 1875, it had already grown to a population of 1,004. The local paper had stated that Willmar had splendid school facilities and was better provided with churches than any other town for its size in the state. In 1876, the building improvement cost exceeded the $1,000 mark. In 1881, the Willmar Union School was built at the cost of about $9,000 and was furnished for about $2,000. In December of the same year, A.N. Lewis was authorized to build a telephone wire from his house to his business, the first in the entire community. In 1886, the village built 26 kerosene lamps throughout the streetways for lighting and hired a watchman to keep them trim. By 1888, the village's road system had already split off into 4 different directions. In 1901, the village of Willmar was finally incorporated into the city of Willmar. In 1917, the city got nailed with one of the biggest snowstorms they had ever seen. Another large storm hit them again in 1940. Throughout the 20th century, the city began to grow to what it is. The size of the railroad industry in the city also began to grow even larger over time. The city of Willmar was much different 100 years ago than it is today. This map shows that to be very true. This land is located right below Foot Lake and Willmar Lake. Much of what is now Willmar was to be settled in the years to come. The current population of Willmar, as of 2010 census, is 19,610. There are 7,677 households and 4,538 different families making them up. Population density is 285.9 inhabitants per square mile. The city has 8,123 housing units with an approximate housing density of 571.4 per square mile. The racial makeup of the city is 86.9% white, 4.8% African American, 0.5% Native American, 0.6% Asian, 0.1% Pacific Islander, and 5.4% from other races, as well as 1.8% from 2 or more races. Hispanic or Latino of any race make up 20.9% of the population. Out of the 7,677 households, 30.5% of them have children under the age of 18 living with them. 42.6% were married couples. 12.2% have a female householder with no husband present. 4.3% have a male householder with no wife present. And 40.9% are non-family households. 32.4% of the city's households are made up of individuals, and 12.4% have someone living alone who is 65 years of age or older. The average household size is 2.43, and the average family size is 3.10. The median age in the city is 33.8 years. 22.5% of residents are under the age of 18. 12% are between the age of 18 and 24. 24.1% are from 25 to 44. 22.2% are from 45 to 64. And 15.8% are 65 years of age or older. The gender makeup of the city is 48.8% male and 51.2% female.